This is Greg Noyes of Pacific West Home Inspections, and I'm doing a house down on 64th Street in Los Angeles. Today's Monday, July 22nd, I believe, and I want to go over a couple of things about the house. First thing would be how to shut off the water, gas, and power, and then we'll walk the roof and you get an idea about the roof. It's a 1925 house, so there's a lot of things that have been changed over the years. They do have a new copper water line that comes up from the street, and most of the in the house we've seen copper. So when I'm under the house, I'll have more information about that. This blue handle is your main shutoff valve, and it's a we call it a gate valve. So if you try to tighten it too tight, it may break. So if you do any plumbing in the house, have your plumber put we call a ball valve in, and that'll handle the problem. Also up in front here we have 4 sprinkler branches, and we have those running this morning. There's some heads missing. And on the left exterior side of the house, you have your gas meter, and the meter itself is under the house. To shut off the gas, it's right here, and you turn it 90 degrees and that will shut the gas off. And then inside here you see this red box. This is a seismic gas shutoff valve, and on a 5.4 earthquake it'll shut off the gas. On the right exterior house, you have a newer electrical panel, and it shut off the power. The switch, you throw it to the left, and that will shut it off. So I'll get up close. It's a 100 amp panel, and plenty big enough for this house. And you see some of the labeling here needs to be improved upon. It's deteriorated over time. Then off to the same side, we have a gas water heater. It's a couple of things here. The vent pipe going up, we like to see a type B double wall vent and extend about 2 feet above the roof line. So they have a flexible vent here, single wall, that needs to be removed. And I'm bringing the camera down to inside here. The vent pipe is actually attached with a screw, which is good. And we like to see insulation on your supply lines here. This water heater is made by General Electric, and it's a 2013 40 gallon, and typically they last about 10 years, so 8 to 10 years. Coming down, the bottom seismic strap should be 4 inches or more above the gas control valve. So it's a little low, and it's missing we call it sediment trap here on the gas line. And the pilot is off today. We're going to bring the camera back a little bit. The water heater is still wobbles, it's not blocked properly or not attached to the house. So that needs to be improved upon itself. Over in this little shed, they've modified this portable shed to a laundry area, and so without permits. A couple of things here I want to bring up. The vent pipe, the drain line is wrong size, should be a 2-inch rather than 1.5. And they've attached receptacles to a plastic wall. This is a temporary portable house or shed, so these improvements probably I know we're not done with permits. And the next thing we're going to look at, on the back side of this laundry area, they have a little short vent, plumbing vent. We like vents to extend above roof lines. So all in all, there's a lot of things here that need to be improved upon. The next thing I would do is climb the roof, and we'll take a look at that. Before we get on the roof, they have a one-space garage here. The garage door does have 2 handles. The springs are not set right. the door does not hold. And on top of when we get on the roof, you'll see a big sway in the rafters here, and they probably use 2x4s or smaller. And also in the garage, the outlets, they're not the GFI protected ones, and the floor has been damaged, and so this is a 1925 structure. And also out here in the there's no GFI outlet here in the exterior outlet. So I'm going to get on the ladder and get up to the roof. The little patio area, there's a shed roof, and it's a 90 weight cap sheet, and they just nail it down. They probably use some tar, but it's not a professionally installed roof. There's some air pockets in it, and these air pockets, I don't know if you can see it here, so it's not really attached to the wood sheathing, and there's big gaps. Water can get up inside here as well. The frame in here is 2x6s, and then as you goes into the roof of the garage, you see the big sway in there. So the ridge board, the main ridge board is probably undersized, and the rafters certainly are undersized. And you can see all the nails and the repairs that are taking place here. Also, the wire from the house, there's 3 wires, and they're just twisted together, and that could be a shocking grounded problem down the way. We'd like to see 3 wires. Actually, we'd like to see them underground, so so you have that. Now, if you look carefully on the profile of the roof here, you see the ups and downs, the sways. So it tells me that there's multiple layers of roofing over the house. And when I'm in the attic, I can determine what the base material is. And then there's no spark arrestor in your chimney, and there's missing flashing on your vent pipes and plumbing vents in your roof line too. So the roof is probably one area that's of concern. And when I go into the house, we'll check the plumbing and the sewer lines there.